Hey, this is Tony Ross for TonyTeach.com, and I want to talk to you today about domain names. Now, a domain name is simply your .com or your .net or your .org. These are referred to as top-level domains or TLDs. There are also country code TLDs like .tv or .me, .couk. But basically, I want to talk to you today about, well, one, how to pick a domain name, and then, of course, I'm going to show you the companies that I use when I'm purchasing domain names. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, a lot of single word domains are long gone as far as like for the .coms and things like that. So me buying Tony.com, that's not necessarily possible right now, at least not in my budget. But I have things like TonyTeach.com, or I have other compound words like awesome, coolness, and things like that. So what I figured out was it's not that all domains are gone. You just have to be a little more creative. So sometimes mixing 2 words or mixing maybe 3 words, but something that can be memorable. Think of it this way. If you're on a bus or, I don't know, in a cafeteria or something like that, and someone says, hey, what's your domain? And you don't have a business card. Is it something you can tell someone so that they will remember it later? Okay, so something really memorable that can kind of stick with you there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you 2 different sites. One site I use just to research and see if a name is available, but I no longer purchase from that site. I just like the way the search engine works. And then I'm going to show you the site that I use to purchase from. Okay, so the first place is directnic.com. That's directnic.com. Now, I used to buy my domains from here, and technically you never really buy them. You're kind of leasing them. So I used to do that, but a .com from DirectNic is about $15 per year. Hey, that's great if you want to do that. Me personally, I like to go a little cheaper. But again, I like coming here and checking for things. So let's do, I'm going to do a search that I've used for years. I'm going to use a compound word here, a little thing. I'm going to write in the word burlap, because everyone remembers burlap. It's that itchy stuff that you used like in grade school to make little projects and everything. Now, let's trick this up a little bit. I'm going to type in burlap thong. Okay, sure, it's inappropriate unless we're talking about sandals, and even then it's going to be itchy. So burlapthong.com. Now, of course, I can click here and look for other things. There's .co, which is a new country code TLD. .net, .org. There are all these different things here, but me personally, I always check to see if the .com is available, and if it's not available, I usually go for another name. But that's just me. It's kind of like playing with Monopoly. Yeah, you can get the other properties, but you really want Boardwalk and Park Place. Anyway, burlapthong.com. I'm going to do a search for it. Okay, and it says, hey, you know what? Burlapthong.com is available, and the .com, .co, .net, .org, .me, .es. Now, the important thing I want you to take a look at, one, not all TLDs, top-level domains, are created equal. As in a .com here at DirectNic is $15, a .co is $25, .net is $15, .org is $15, .me is $29, and so on and so on. So you have to be careful with the different things that you're actually looking into. Now, if you look on here, people are actually selling their domains. Now, yes, that is a business. It's referred to as domaining, and that's going to be a totally different episode than this one. But yeah, there are people who actually sell these. So you can come down here, and it also tells you, by the way, here are the things that aren't available. Okay? And so you have all these different things that are available. So you can this is why I was saying I like their search engine. Okay, so that's available. Okay? Now, the company that I use to actually purchase from is another company called NetFirms. Now, that's NetFirms. NetFirms. I like them because, one, their little .coms are $7.99 usually. So, it's not a bad little price. I'm going to type in another little thing here. You can maybe do a compound word instead of like a compound. Let's do something different. Let's do purple. Well, of course, purple.com is not going to be available. But what if I do purple is cool? I don't know, it'll be this really awesome blog talking about purple and weird stuff like that. So you click on go. And it says, congratulations, your domain name is available. Purpleiscool.com. Hey, what about that? Now, I'm going to show you one other thing. I'm going to check. Let's do you forgot about. Now, instead of a .com, I'm going to come down here and do .me. Okay? So let's do a search. Okay. Now, it says, hey, congratulations, that is available. Now, .me requires a 2-year minimum registration. Now, you might be thinking, hey, that's only like, what, $7.99, so I'm cool with that. Well, the thing you have to be careful of is on a site, be careful what you have selected, because what if you were checking something right before that? Okay, so both of these are selected now. So if you click on continue, it would add both of those to the cart. So I'm going to take off purple is cool, and we're just going to do you forgot about .me. So let's continue. And over here, all of a sudden, our bill is going to be $59.90. Why? Because there is a minimum 2-year purchase there. Also, the .me is $29.95 per year, as opposed to $7.95 per year. Okay. Now, before we go all the way through this, let's do something that we're really going to do. I'm going to go back to the home here. I'm going to write in simple product page. Okay, and I'm going to click on go. Congratulations, your domain is available. Simpleproductpage.com. You know what? I think I actually have something for this. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the full process because I want to show you something that's the way that the NetFirm site is set up. So I'm going to simply do continue. And now it's going to say product options. Okay, this is where you have to be very careful. Select additional features and configuration options for your NetFirm's account. Hey, it's going to give me 10 gigs of space and all this really great stuff at just $2.50 a month. Okay, so that's not bad, but it would be an extra $29. I just want the domain name right now because just purchasing the domain name is something you can add the site to later. Okay, so I'm going to simply click on no thanks. Okay, and at that point, I'm here at the checkout, and here it is. The cost is going to be $7.99. Well, I hope this has been helpful. This is Tony Ross for TonyTeach.com. Please leave your comments and definitely make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of things coming up, including, hey, what's going to be happening with that little domain we just purchased, simpleproductpage.com. There's going to be some stuff happening there. Remember, keep it simple, make it perfect. And if you don't have time to make it perfect, rethink the idea.